Welcome to my hike across Switzerland on the Swiss Panoramic Trail. We just got yelled at by a cow. Great view for a farm. Don't let me undersell the Alps here. Good afternoon. This is where we've been hiking up from, and I met a friend who's just hiking off, and we're going to meet each other in Stein, which is the end of segment 4. He is solo hiking the Panorama Trail, so he's got a heavy pack, and it was kind of fun to talk with him. He's from Belgium. But look at this view. So we're leaving now the Alpstein. We're leaving Appenzeller and the Alpstein area, and we're heading into, if we turn around, we're heading into the Alps officially. So this is really the first big view of the Alps that we've had. And how tall are we? We're Risipass. We're 1,459 meters. You got to download the 4K version just so you can see everything. And I believe okay, so we have a peak, behind that another peak, and then behind that, way far away, I think is the Glarus, where we have some of our cheese. If it's not that one, then in this little gap here, those peaks that are behind that, very, far away, hard to see. That's the Glarus area. Right behind this wall is the Valensee, and so we're going to go segment 4. Segment 5 gets up and over, I believe over in that area, and then we come down to the edge of the Valensee over there for segment 6. We're along the Valensee, and then you go into the valley that heads over toward Lake Zurich, and all along the Alps. I mean, it's just all the way through. So from here all the way diagonal to Geneva, this is how we're hiking. Just fantastic. So I'm so happy we've got a reasonably decent day here. I'm going to turn off for a second, and then I'm going to turn back on and have some of my cheese, so I'll make that a different segment. So thanks for tuning in today, and welcome to Risipass. And anyway, don't forget to subscribe. We got more to come tomorrow. And sorry, I'm laughing. There's a car here trying to come down, and he's honking at a cow that was in front of him. All right, I'll see you later. Hello and welcome to our eating segment as we overlook the Alps. Wow, the Swiss really have it down pretty well. So we're at 1,450 meters. Call it 1,500 times 3, some number that's incalculable. 4,500 feet, does that seem right? Seems low. All right, I have 3 cheeses today and some bread. So I went to my cheese shop yesterday in Zurich, and they have a bunch of bread, but it is cordoned off because of COVID, so you can't really see the loaves. I mean, you can see them, but you can't inspect them. And so I thought this was just a dark bread, and the price wasn't that much per kilogram. And so I asked for it, and it turned out to be completely chock full of everything. So this is a very dense, heavy bread. It ended up costing me, like $7 for a small loaf. So we're gonna eat some of that today. I did pick up some cheese when I was there, and we are going to be eating some pretty excellent cheeses. This is a dried Appenzeller, and because it's so dried, it is more of a hard cheese, so the milk fat's gone, and that dries it out and makes it more hard. And then we have a Alpkäse from Glarus, which is one of those very far, faint, tall peaks ahead of us. And then today I picked up an Alpkäse from the area where we started, Magless Alp. And we will see how these go. Look at these different cheeses. These are all, well, look at this casing here on the Galeras Alpkäse. Very similar to the Magless Alp here in terms of rind. The rind on the hard Appenzeller is it doesn't have the cloth. Get out of here, flies. So we'll start with the Appenzeller. Now, this is really like it just breaks off like a palm. And it tastes like a palm. Really awesome. Wow, I really like this. It's only been aged like 10 months. This Galeras here, it's been aged 3 years, which is kind of insane. Most cheeses don't last that long. And you know, in the States we're like, yeah, 3-year cheese, 3-year cheddar. How about a 5-year or 10-year cheddar? 3 years here is really a long time. That is spectacular. Really, really like it. So, that's the first time we tried a hard cheese. You know, in a couple weeks I'm going to be down in the Ticino area, which is the southern Italian side of Switzerland. And most of the cheese down there is a dry cheese. So we're definitely going to have some dry cheeses in our future. And some of the Italian Alps, which are just really so different. So different. It's amazing how different mountains are between the different, I mean, this is the northern side, between the northern and southern side. All right, so I moved over to the Galeras Alpkäse. Much softer. Immediately there's some crystalline. It's sharp. So it's got that sharpness in the back of your back middle tongue, like a brie. Oh, that's great. Swiss cheese trails. Gotta love them. Wow.